So I'm the Euro and travel guy. I was the one in the Discord.
Uh-huh.
So you want to start with an introduction about yourself?
What introduction do you want me to give?
I don't know. Maybe where you're born, how you immigrated to where you are now, your age, your politics. What do you think about politics and stuff like that? Left wing, right
Mm-hmm.
wing. Where do you stand on immigration? That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Um, I was born in Kazan, Russia, Tatarstan, which no one knows probably.
I
Um,
know it. I didn't. I know it. I knew it. Did I not? I said there was Muslims there, and you said they're not the same kind of radical Muslims.
um, uh, I am scientist and I'm working for myself right now. And I am probably going to get into a new job position, which will be really interesting. Um, about my political things, I think that I'm literally for the workers, for the liberals. I think that most of the time. Yeah.
And you live in Australia now, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you near like the big cities like Melbourne or anywhere like that?
I live in Melbourne.
Okay, you live in Melbourne. So do you study on animals there because you said you're like a scientist? Do you do anything with animals?
Yes, I did. And I didn't like it. It was very harmful for me because the studies sometimes was really like, how to say it politely, that you need to harm animals to get results.
Yeah. So it's animal cruelty. Yeah, you're against that.
I am against that.
When you say that you're a liberal, you're not a liberal like an American liberal. You're like a liberal, like you're open to new ideas, free market capitalism. Is that fair to say? Like that kind of stuff? Or what about being a liberal exactly? Like what's being a liberal to you? Just so you can explain, because it's very different in America and it's very different around in the West, and mostly America and Canada and stuff. Canada too, about what being a liberal is.
To me, being a liberal, it means that you respect the labor, because liberal, it means labor. So you respect the labor of people who does the majority of things, and they need to be praised for that. They need to have higher salary. They need to have security. They need to have insurance, and they need to have safety and progression in their work. It's not only for the because so you have the. I will explain. It's easily in this way. So you have a beehive, right? And you have bees, and every bees bring a honey and the nectar from the flowers to the hive. And those bees are the most important part. That is a fundament of the structure of the humanity. Because if you have uh, the people or the bees, if you call it that way, that just diminish that, or they just use all the resources for themselves and not for the hive will not survive, because all bees is a hive.
So you're more like a collective mindset, like a socialist mindset, or socialism going too far left for you?
Pardon? Repeat the question, please.
Is socialism like like the Soviet Union? Was that good, or what do you like? What do you think about that? Because you're saying a lot of words about, like, you're talking about the beehive, like a collective, like a group of people, like a society. Are you like socialism, or is that too far left for you? Because I know you come from Russia, so I'm wondering what you think about like the
Well, I
Soviet
was
Union.
born. I was born after the Soviet Union collapsed, so it's definitely nothing to do with that because I was born in 1997. So it's it's different opinion, but like I think that the radical Soviet Union, what they did, it's wrong. Um, but something in there, if you like take a bit in pieces, something in this theory might be right. But the thing is that what right now is happening is that people is using um what they want to use for their benefits. They don't think most of the time of the people in general. So you need to think in people in general. So the thing is that you need to keep like if you have a good politician, they need to keep it in general for the people, not for themselves.
So you're saying that we need longer terms? Like, do you think politicians should be run for life, reelected, 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 reelected? Just politicians that are good for the people, just in general.
I think that the good politician and the good person need in power. The person in power needs to think about people for first and foremost, not for themselves.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. But what do you think about like, what do you think about immigration policy? Because you did the correct way. I know there's some illegal alien immigrants from India and all these countries that are coming to Australia, and some of the government doesn't have a problem with it. But you took your time and you took your money and you came to Australia the right way. You did the legal process. What are your thoughts about people coming illegally? What if they get deported? Is that bad, or what do you think?
Um, the thing is that the situation in current, for example, in Australia, um, because you have a lot of people came before the world situation happened, and they have diaspora, and they have families, and they have friends, and they have help from the government, from other sources. So they it's easier for them because it's a lot of like it's many of them. So like I am a minority because like I'm like Russian Portuguese, so and you have Indians and Chinese, and they have already established a system that can help them to come to Australia much faster. That's a fact. So because they have already established a system, and they can help with documents, they can help with lawyers, they can help with um, agents, everything. So it's different. And yes, I can say, to be honest, that Australia right now is really populated by immigrants, and what I observed that most of real Australians, they live in borderlines. They live outside of the city. So the city. So I was working at Monash University, and at Monash University, 85% pretty much of the students and teachers was from Asia. Uh, so yeah, and in the city, when you are in the city, to be honest, like I can say my honest opinion that like you already start to feel that you're in Bijang. And only
What do you feel
Australians
like?
that
You feel like what? Sorry, I didn't get that word. What was the word? Feel like
like you are in a Bijang because the city of Australia, it's
Bijan. What Bijan?
Bijang is a capital city of China.
Oh, Beijing. You feel like you're in China. Beijing. Beijing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like you're in China. What about? I thought it felt like you're maybe in India. It feels like you're in China. You're telling me there's a lot of Chinese immigrants.
I think mostly immigrants is from China. You have a lot of in India, but the fact is that the majority of real Australians are living outside of the city because the city belongs to the immigrants right now.
But do you
That's the
see
true
the
fact.
difference between some good immigrants and illegal criminal immigrants?
I don't think that. I think that they made it legal. I don't think that they have any problems with documents. But the thing is that the impact of them coming in
So
so
they
much.
gave all the people that came in with no documents. They gave them documents now.
Uh, I don't know how it works for them because I'm different. So I think that they have mostly legal rights to be there for work, and they buying properties. A lot of properties, like all properties that I was living in Australia, belongs to the man from China. So like literally, like I was renting several properties in Australia, and all of them belong from China landlord. So like they just um, use the capability at this current situation to buy properties and just own the properties, and then they are in power in that regard.
What do you? What does? Well, a couple questions from people that are asking out there. What's the majority religion in Russia?
Pardon, what again?
What's the religion in Russia?
Religion in Russia.
Yeah.
It you have many religions, or it's
What's the
Orthodox.
most popular? Orthodox.
The most popular is Orthodox. Then you have Muslim religion, and you have Catholic religion. You have Protestants as well. You have any religion because, for example, when I was studying at university in Kazan, we had a lot of people from Ghana. We have people from India. We have people from China, and like everyone has their own religion. And we have actually you can check it out. We have all religion mask that like it's like that it
Yeah, Russia's
contains all
very
religions.
diverse. But do you want to talk about the war? Or do you not want to talk about that?
About what war? You have many
About
wars right now.
Ukraine and Russia.
About Ukraine and Russia. You want my opinion?
No,
I
I just want to
think.
ask. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you speak. Go ahead.
Uh, um, what can I say? It's complicated question because you need to know the whole situation, and because all countries they're trying to protect their territory, right? All countries they want to protect their territory. They all want to get the security of the territory, and they want to empower in some ways, in trades ways, in soldier ways, in nuclear ways, which is I don't like, but it's just inevitable. I think that why Russia intruded to the borderlines, because the borderlines was complaining about that there was in between uh, two powers, like there was just suffering. It's like it's the worst to live in borderlands because you have one thing that goes from one side and you have another thing goes from another side. So, and the thing is what I understood that what was the main point of what it started, because it was continuing for 8 or 10 years, because it started, it's because they somehow probably Ukraine was under the, I don't know, anger from the past or anger from the other influences, that the all monuments of the World War II was destroyed, and they didn't want the language, the Russian language, be at least in the school, because I was from Tatarstan, right? And we have Tatar language completely free. So no one said that it's forbidden. Like, why you want the Russian language in the borderlines will be forbidden? Why you need to submit to be one side? Why you cannot be open to all sides? And they destroyed monuments of World War II, which was like it's a billion peoples was dead for the country, for the all countries, and they destroyed that. That was like the trigger point of the people complain, and then it started. But also, I think that um, in terms of political side, it's also the thing that geopolitically, it was important for Russia to keep the enter to the sea, because the Russia has only two entrances to the sea. So one is on the north,
In
and
Sochi?
yeah, and it's always like freezing, and you need to use special devices to burrow the ice and go way for the ships to go. So it, because of the situation in the world, and everything is heating up, um, every country wants to keep their geopolitical situation to be safe. So if you
So do
will
you
see, yeah, so you can watch. It's a lot of videos about about the geopolitical situation of the world. So it's different, and but it's aligned with political statements of countries right now, because it's important to. That's why US, for example, mm, trying to keep their borderlines and keep their stations with nukes or everything in certain locations, because everything is about location.
what about other things like the Nazi soldiers in Ukraine, or what about the fact that NATO said they wouldn't expand anywhere eastward onto Russia's borders? Have you heard about that or talked to any about that or thought about that?
Um, well, what I want to say, that a lot of things that you can hear in social media, it's can be a speculation. So I'm not sure about Nazis, but they might be, and there was some evidence, but I don't think that it's majority of the people, because people that who lives just live, do their lives, they're not Nazis, they're just living their lives, and they just get into this holocauster. And I just feel sorry for everyone who got involved in all of that. Yeah, there was probably, yeah, there was some Nazis, but I care about people.
So you think that was a really bad idea, or I mean, I don't want. I'm not gonna get into that, but that just happened. But yeah, I'm guessing you feel bad for both sides. Then maybe I don't know. It's just another conflict. What about Israel and Palestine? What do you feel about that?
No, Israeli Palestine is historical war. So it was happening a lot of time. Um, oh, what I think about that, I think that the thing is that it's just entirely wrong to me, because like if you are a religious person, like, and uh, Jesus Christ was born between Israel and Palestine. He was Aramaic, and then the countries decided to split for some reason. Um, I think that it's the worst. I think that it's even the worse than the war between Russia and Ukraine, because like it's so hard-tread, and I'm not sure why. Uh, because they want to. It's mostly like a religious war, because religious war is I think more cruel, rather than war for resources, because it was always like that, because we have a lot of religious wars. And this one, I think, I don't even know why they cannot make peace, because it's like a eternal hatred between them. I think it's definitely based on religion. um I'm not, if I will be if I will be in power, probably I will just, I I don't know why. I have a question, actually, very interesting one. Why they never have a real good one discussion about the situation? Why they cannot just discuss? Why you, why they need to just go at war without any reason? So yeah, they have a reason, but why they cannot discuss it? Like I haven't seen any debates about the situation. Like it just goes to anger, it just goes to aggression. No one cannot just speak freely and just discuss. That's what concerns me. Like I don't know why.
Well, radical Islamic terrorists, I mean, if it doesn't matter if you're Muslim or Palestinian or Israeli or American, Russian, Chinese, whatever, if you're a terrorist or you're radical, most people like that don't listen. But this guy from the UK, I mean, he dropped a super chat. His name is Dildo Swaggin. That's a terrible name. That's a really weird name. Dildo Swaggin 42 or 420. He said, F Trump, F Israel, stop the endless wars. What do you have against Israel? And also, what do you have against Trump? You're not even in Israel. You're not in America. So why do you care so much about Israel? I mean, I'm just curious. What's upsetting you so much? You should be worried about that the United Kingdom is currently getting invaded by legal alien immigrants. The majority of the knife crimes and the grapes and the women getting abused over there is by third worlders coming in on boats from all these crazy countries. That's over there. Australia good, but as you can see, I don't think mass migration is good. Like even in Russia now, they have. I'm not saying this is mass migration or not, but I saw that Vladimir Putin 10,000 Indian immigrants into Moscow. Let them come there. I believe I could be wrong, or he's allowing more immigrants to come in there to work to help the labor force or whatever. I don't know if I don't. I wonder how that's gonna go. I wouldn't have done that personally, but we'll see if it's good or bad. That could be good, maybe. I don't know. But I just wouldn't let hundreds of thousands of third world or millions of third worlders come into a country. It can ruin that entire country. But who do you think is winning the Russian-Ukraine war? I tell people that I think Russia's winning, and they look at me crazy. Because Russia took almost 30% of their land. Well, Putin is Russia first. I think he's trying to put Russia first and take care of his country, his people. but at the same time, there are negative stuff that can happen in the war. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello? Okay. What do you think?
About what happened in future about the Russian-Ukrainian war?
Yeah, what do you think will happen? Do you think Russia will take all of Ukraine, or what do you think will happen?
I don't think that Russia needs all the Ukraine. I think Russia needs the
The seaports.
just the, yeah, yeah, just the, yeah, the ports and the, because what Russia was notorious, for example, with when Russia helped India, it was submarines. So Russia needs the navy forces to be just it's logical, because when I studied history and everything, like the Russia needs to have access to the sea, not only from the north, because you know that it's frozen, so you need to get a lot of energy, gasoline, and all and everything to just um, crack the ice to get to the sea. So what Russia wants is to get full access to the sea as before. Yeah.
So basically, they just need to finish taking the Donbass and they'll be done. You think that's going to happen?
I I think that it's the most like, even if you, like, if you're a country, right? If you're a country and you're a president of the country and you take care of your country, and you need to take care first of the access to the sea, access to the air, and you need to take care of your border lines. So you need to take care that it's secured. It's what all countries do. So it's like it's nothing wrong with that, because you're a country and you're protector of your country. So you need to yeah, you need to get access to every possible forces of protection of your borderlines. I don't think that Russia needs um, Kiev. No, I think they will stop and they will not go further. They don't need that, literally, because it's not important, and it's not worth the power and forces to do that. And because a lot of involved and a lot of forces from elsewhere, every country, France, UK, even Australia, went to Ukraine to protect the, I don't know, to not even protect, just to fight. And what they fight, because they paid for as well. They paid for every. The thing is that what is noticeable that every forces that came to Ukraine to protect Ukraine, they're paid for. They don't do it for because they want to. They paid for that.
Oh, someone asked in the comment, will she go back to Russia? No, she said that she has citizenship in Australia and she took the citizenship test. Do you think a citizenship should come quickly? Because I lived in other countries too, and I don't think you should get a passport in a year or two. I think citizenship should take a couple years or a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Uh, it cost like probably 8,000, I think. But like it comes with time, and I have like I applied for citizenship, so it's pending. But you need you need to be in a queue, because a lot of people applied, so it's just impossible for you to alter that, because just it's a situation like that, and a lot of people applying for citizenship, so you will be in queue. It doesn't matter of your race, it doesn't matter of your anything, and because of the a lot of immigrants coming, so you will be in a queue. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So do you think it should be easier? Do you think it should have happen faster? Because if it happens, if it's easier, then more people will apply. The line will get longer if they make it easier. More people would apply. But are you going to go back to Russia? That's what they want to know.
Yeah, I had a comment from who is TP Clyde Johnny 511114. Russia barely occupies quarter of Ukraine because it doesn't need to. You don't because I think the people think that like they want to occupy everything. No, they don't. They don't. They just want to occupy only what they want to occupy. They will not go further because a lot of soldiers are suffering. A lot of soldiers are dying. Why they need to? Because it's not logical to put all soldiers to death, and you don't have any soldiers anymore, or you don't have or you have much less. They will not occupy anything. They will like a quarter of Ukraine. No, they will not. They don't want. They don't need that. They just need the. You don't understand. Um, if you will see the map and if you will see what they want is the enter of the sea. They don't need to occupy everything. They don't.
They just want the Black Sea ports, right? Or that's the sea it's on, right? The Black Sea.
Uh huh.
What parts of Georgia did you go to when you went to Georgia, by the way? The country of Georgia when you went there? What city did you go to? Because you were telling me earlier you went there. Are you still there? Guys, get those likes way up there. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share. Oh, I didn't at all. Oh, there you are. You're back.
Oh, sorry. I think that I
You
had
there?
some other. Yeah, it was Tbilisi.
What's up, American Russian ambassador? Can you hear me?
Mm,
You there still?
Yeah, the city that the in Georgia it was Tbilisi.
Tbilisi. Okay, yeah. So we've both been there before. And you liked it?
Of course, I did. The food is awesome. It's so yummy, and the nature and mountains, everything. Yeah, it was really nice.
You're not going to go back to Russia, though, right? Or are you?
Of course, I want because I need to. I want to see my friends. I want to see my family.
Is your dad
But
still there?
huh? You stuck. My dad. You are glitching. I can hear you, but you are still glitching. You glitched.
No. Better? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so what do you think about the Iran war? What do you think about Iran trying to build a nuclear bomb and saying that they want to nuke America and because they had uranium. There's nothing else you can do with uranium that's 87% enriched
Mm.
other than build a nuclear warhead. So what do you think about America going in? I know you were complaining about the gas prices earlier, but if that is preventing a nuclear war, then could that be a good thing maybe?
In that regard, I think that the politics was a little bit wrong. I think because like when you put a stick in a wasp hide, right? What happens?
You make wasps more angry?
Yeah, of course. So in this regard, you need to make more um, conversative and that what can be good for both sides instead of pushing the wasps. Because if you push the wasp, what wasp will do? You know what? You know what? So I think that in this regard, um, um, with Iran, it should be more neutral, conversative attempts, at least to be done, instead of pushing the wasp hive. You know, because if you push the wasp hive, you will get lash back. So I think that what happened was that um, it wasn't a good conversation. It wasn't even any conversation being made to make some kind of peace, because just it was unfortunately, I think that it was a little bit not wise to do that way. So it should be more debates and conversations. It should be more
What
alliance being
about Trump's
made,
agreement with them? What do you
trades
think
being
about that?
made, and the yeah, because like it just push the button.
So that
Just
should
push the
mean
button.
that you like Trump's deal with Iran, yeah? When he made a deal, a peace deal.
I think that it's better to make a trade and a deal rather than a war. It's better for everyone, of course. Because if you have a war, um, strategically, you need to spend money for the soldier sources. You need to spend money for the um, sources to protect your internet. You need to force everyone to be protected, and everyone will be panicking, and it's not the right decision. I think that wasn't the right decision, because like you push the wasp, so what you get
What
what
do
you
you
get.
think? What do you think about Trump in general, though? I'm guessing you probably don't like him.
What I think about Trump in general?
Yeah.
Well, um it's a interesting question. I think that he's in one ways trying to do good, but at the same time, um he has his own um what he wants to achieve for himself only. So what I see is that he wants to achieve something for for the country, but he really like doing a lot for himself. So like I think that like if I will be him, I don't know, like I cannot mail Trump. Woo! um, mm, what I noticed that what I'm concerned about, that he said that, oh, I will finish. So he speaks a lot and he doesn't do what he speaks about. So it's my concern. So he speaks like, oh, I will finish the Russia-Ukraine war in 1 day,
He
in three
tried,
days,
but
or
Putin
in hours.
and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
Ukrainian
That
guys don't
one.
want to negotiate.
Yeah,
He
that one.
tried. He tried.
Yeah, that
Nothing's
one.
guaranteed. He did he not try? Are you mad that
Yeah,
you
but he
didn't do your
didn't.
work?
Like
It
he
was
wants to
impossible. He literally brought
yes.
Vladimir Putin to Miami. He brought Zelensky to Miami. He brought Putin to Alaska. He met Putin again and again and again. Of like tried so many times. These guys literally do not want to make a deal.
The thing is that he says a lot, and he promised a lot, uh, but what in reality is happening? So you always need to make a reality check, right?
I
So
agree. I agree that politicians they have to promise you something. And they always promise something, but really what they should say is I'm going to try to end the Russia and Ukraine war in 1 day. Because when you say that you're going to get it done in 1 day, that it does end up making you look bad. But he did try. He thought he could have got it done in 1 day. But turns out neither one of them wanted to agree to what Trump. I mean, didn't he have a ceasefire a couple times with Russia and Ukraine?
yeah. So what I'm saying, that the great leader, he said things that actually will happen, that he is sure, and that he actually can give
That's not how you get
uh,
elected because if
uh,
you only say the things you know you can do, then your opponent is going to make a bunch of promises that they're not 100% sure they can do. Because if it was a dictatorship, if he was a dictator and he had complete control over the country, he could do anything he wants. When he gets elected, he can make any law, he can do anything he wants. But since it's a democracy, he can't do that.
yes. So what I was meaning, that if you are actually good leader, you say, and you have to be completely sure that you actually can do it, instead of just saying that.
Do you think Vladimir Putin has done all of his promises for the Russian people? Because I saw Russia before and after. I mean, they are doing better right now than this is some of the best time periods. Like look at Moscow 20 years ago; it looks completely different than it does now. It looks more modern. You guys have more skyscrapers and stuff like that. What do you think about what Putin has done for Russia? Or do you think he's a good leader? I know if you're ever going to go back to Russia, obviously you can't really, say too much. If you don't want to answer the comment, you don't have to.
Oh, it's fine by me. I mean that at some points, and what, like everyone can agree that Putin said that that will be done, and that's done. So it's not just words, like it happening or happened. But the thing is that I think Russia, and a lot of people from my friends and my friend circles, they want to have a freedom as well, and freedom of speech. And of course, you have some dictatorship as well. Um, but the thing is that who else, like even Trump, like even US, who will take the place, who will take the place, even not the Trump, even not the Putin. uh, so we need to just find and curate and to try to help other candidates to be eligible, and um, to make some changes, because like everything is stagnating right now. So the world is stagnating because of all of these old people who are on power, and uh, we need we need to find other candidates. Who are other candidates? Like in US, for example, who you think can be other candidates that can be better than Trump?
I don't know, Marco Rubio or JD Vance, maybe, or maybe some businessman somewhere in the U.S. I don't know. John Morgan, maybe a lawyer. I don't know.
Yeah, so the thing is that if we will be in all of that soup, we will be always stagnating. So it will be just go nowhere. So, or it will go somewhere that we don't know where it will go because it depends on the factors and situations that happening at the moment right now. For example, um, about Russia, the thing is that uh, what I actually I'm proud about Russia that they helped India, they helped other countries, and they had a war with Chechen Republic at some point, and at the same time they made a peace with them. They didn't try to take any resources or anything. They just made peace with them, and now you have a Chechen army in Russia.
Is
So
Chechnya its own country or is it part of Russia?
no, Chechen is not part of Russia.
Is it a dictatorship country?
It's like I think it's North Asia.
And Russia doesn't try to take them or anything? That's crazy. But they're taking Ukraine. Are you sure they're not just under Russian power without even knowing it? But can we get the likes up, guys? I can't hear her. I don't know where she went. But if we can get the likes up to 60 likes,
I'm here. It's actually close to Georgia, the Chechen. So Russia had a war with Chechen.
hello?
Yeah, hello. So it's actually close to Georgia, actually, if you look at the
Yeah,
map.
Chechnya. And so is Dagestan.
Yeah, it's Azerbaijan and Kyrgyzstan. So
Is
the thing is
Dagestan
that
its own country or is it a part of Russia?
no, I think it's separated, but I think they just make a commitment with Russia. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's super weird.
But the thing is that what was wonderful, like it's interesting to me, like you had a war with Chechen Republic, and then you made a peace with them, and then you make them to trade with Russia, and then to have free enters, and you can have a citizenship if you want. If you don't want, you don't need to, and you have a separate country, and you like just like by your own. But decided to fight for the Russia after that. So the thing is that it depends how you make politics and how you uh, make your points, and that you still give a freedom to countries. That's why I don't understand, for example, why in US Native Americans are still struggling. So why you don't make them your allies?
What do you mean Native Americans are still struggling? They get money from the government. Every Native
They
American is
do,
born a millionaire.
but they don't have the freedom, and they don't have like, because the thing is that what good politician can do, in my opinion, that if you give the freedom you give them trust
What freedoms
in
do they
you.
not
Like,
have? They have the same freedoms as us. They're U.S. citizens. They have passports. They have all the same freedoms. What freedoms do they not have? I'm confused. They have special land. The government even gave them land to build casinos. That's how they make their money. They're casino multimillionaires. And the government even gives them $10,000 a month for life. $10,000 a month for life. So what else do they need? What rights do you think they don't have?
but casinos, I don't think that it's the good thing to live though. But
Well, they're the ones that do it. They make millions of dollars off of it. We didn't tell them to do
um,
it. They were just given land by the government. They were given money, and that's what they built themselves. We didn't give them casinos. They built those with money we gave them. Native Americans do get a lot of money from the government. The government even gave them the self sovereignty to self regulate. They regulate their casinos on their own.
but why casinos? Why not something better?
What's better? They're the ones that make the businesses.
Wait, I
I
don't know.
wish
Like they,
I wish I was Native American. If I was Native American, I would probably be a millionaire.
do you think that statistically they're all millionaires?
Yeah, they all get 10. If you're, I think you have to be a court. I think if your grandma Native American, even you get $10,000 a month from the government for life. For life. That means by the time you turn 18, if you save all that money, you'll already have $1 million. Before they even turn 18, right when they turn 18, they'll have $1 million. So yeah, they have really good. I don't know what you heard about Native Americans. They were
No,
treated badly
I have
a
heard
long
a lot.
time ago,
But I'm
but
thinking, like,
they're yeah.
what about education system? Do they want to be educated? Do they want to
They
do
get
other
free
jobs?
education too. They get free education too, so they can work whatever job they want.
But um, what about this system about like uh, do not get more immigration from Mexico?
Yeah, we have a lot of legal alien immigrants in our country already. We let Mexicans come in our country. They can come very easily and get a visa. Very easily, they can come into America. Way easier than it took for you to get a visa. They can get a visa in 30 days to come work in America. Just 30 days it takes. That's the whole process. Backwoods. I thought we were friends, brother. I thought we were friends. What happened? I'm a colonizer, if that's what you guys want to call me. What did I lie about? What do you think about Tucker Carlson going to interview Vladimir Putin? Was that bad or was that good? Because I know that was very famous in Russia, and they put that all over television.
What exact video?
I said Tucker Carlson with Vladimir Putin. He interviewed him, and he came to Russia, and he did a video saying, "Oh, everything is so cheap. The economy's doing fantastic." Did you see that?
Mm, no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Let
I'm
me
surprised.
see.
It was very popular in Russia. Yeah, so the reason Vladimir Putin was able to do everything he ever said is because, he has more power over Russia than Trump does because, you know, oh, you cut out again.
Mm.
Did you leave or what happened? Why did you cut out?
I'm here. Yeah, I just was watching some shortcuts of this video. Well, you know that with Russia, you never know because, like, the politics and everything there that he can say whatever is suitable in the situation, and it can change.
So do you think Russia's economy is growing or do you think it's or doing bad?
The Russian economy is all right from my friends. So because I don't trust most of the social media much, I trust people who live and who are my friends for decades. So I have like a childhood friend. Obviously, I will listen them rather than the videos. So I think the life there is still okay. It's still it's good. So it was a point when the sanctions started. Yes, it was really hard, but then the Russia got alliances with India. Russia got alliances with Turkey, with all that countries, the Mediterranean countries. So I think that, like, from my like real information from my friends, not from the media, that the products are not so expensive anymore and everything is going smooth. So I didn't have any complaints about that.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Because yeah, you're right. Because you trust people who you talk to, not to politicians. You just trust to people who live there, who experience everything in every country, and then you talk to them, and then you trust them more, obviously, because they have experience from their own life, like real life.
Yeah, not everyone's right about everything. Some people are just not working very hard in some countries,
Oh yeah, it's true.
and they'll complain and say it's not good. Oh my God, they said you had an accent like Melania, Trump's wife.
About Trump's wife, I don't understand and I don't trust the media. What do you think about that? Is he really cheated and did he do all of that things?
He didn't cheat on Melania. He cheated on his other wives, but he didn't cheat on his current wife. Yeah, he cheated on his past wives, but he didn't cheat about his current wife. What do you think about communism, though? This guy says talk about communism or something. What do you think about communism?
That's funny. It's so funny. Everyone is asking, like, is it still communism in Russia? No. No, not anymore. Definitely not. From all my friends that I have, like 7 friends in Russia, and mm, no communism. Like, there is some leftovers of communism for at some regard. In some parties, you have Communist Party, obviously in Russia, but it's really minor. So it's like a few people there. So it's like No, no communism. It's definitely not.
So it's
You have some
capitalism.
people.
Is it
Yeah, yeah.
socialism?
Hmm?
Is it socialism?
I think it's mostly socialism, um, and I think it's some democracy there as well. It's like a blend of everything, but I think communism already got mostly extinct in Russia by all opinion from people that like actually there. It's not like politicians, not that it's just the people who absorbed everything, who experienced the life in Russia. So no, I don't think that communism is there by opinion of my
Like does
friends and
dad like communism, or does any of your friends and family like communism?
I didn't have any parents and any family members and any friends who like communism. Like it's mm, just wasn't a history, but it's not a dominant power in Russia for sure. No, it's really minor. It's
What
really
does
a
the
few
younger
people.
generation in Russia want? I'm just curious.
You are very far and cannot hear you.
I said, what does the younger generation of Russia want?
What the youngest generation Russia wants?
Yeah.
Um, what they want? Obviously, they want that the situation conflict will be resolved and just open communication. Yeah, that you need to be just silence it, and because you can bring a lot to the world as well, because you have resources that you can trade and trade peacefully, and mm, just don't start the conflict again and again and again and again, and just speak. I think the just everyone need to speak. The thing is that if Russia will be allowed, because it's not allowed because of the Ukraine conflict, but a lot of other countries have conflicts with other countries and they invade as well, which is historical proof, and even nowadays it's invade. So the thing is that you just need to speak. That's it. Speak. Have a good conversation. Have a trade, and everything will be resolved. Because I think that, like in coalition of the world, um, if you want a peaceful world, uh, you need to at least try and allow to have the conversation, to have the trade possibilities. Because if you will have wars, it will be all destroyed. You will not have, like, the thing is that people think that, oh, war, I will go to the conflict and I will just bomb everything. What you will lose so much. You will lose forest, you will lose buildings, you will lose people, you will lose everything. Why just not to talk?
I
It's
don't
the
know.
best. Yeah, yeah. Why just not to talk? And allow everyone to talk and have a good meeting with every uh, most powerful countries leaders and just have a speech just to talk. Why you if you deny the talk, it's a declare of war, because even from the ancient time, I will say that is actually a really important thing. So when even cavemen, so when they have like a gathering, and if someone says that I don't want to talk, or no, I don't want you to be there, it's a declare of the war, because everyone just need to talk.
Yeah, my friend dropped a super chat. He said Russia, Canada, America, and Europe, we shouldn't be enemies.
How to maintain a better relationship with Ukraine and Russia and Canada?
I can see I'm lagging.
Hmm. I think that Ukraine right now had a lot of hatred. Um, some of them, some of it might be justified, uh, but the thing is that they don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to because they just fuel it with outside forces um, to fuel all the wars for the resources and everything. Um, but if there will be a person or the leader or any authority who can mm, make the conversation happen, that will be perfect. I hope that it will happen, because otherwise it's just a rabbit hole and it will go nowhere. So there need be a person, because like Trump said that, oh, I will finish war and I will have a conversation, and it didn't happen. Mm,
We brought them both in a room together, but it didn't work out too good.
that will be good, yeah. But d- can you name the person who can make it?
That already happened before when Trump and Vladimir Putin and Trump met together. I think they tried to do it, or maybe they did do it. I don't remember. But someone says free Ukraine, Russia invaded a free sovereign country. Putin's bad as Trump shit. What do you think? What do you think about that comment?
I think that Russia right now is closed up, like like in a shell that you call the Iron Curtains, as well, because of there is no person right now um, who actually allow all of these leaders come together and talk, because like there is a situation in the world that fuels the wars, and unfortunately the wars fuel the economy as well, unfortunately for some countries. So there is no actual leader or actual peacemaker, because in these circumstances you need to have a peacemaker who can make all of that happen, and the all leaders can talk together, because it didn't happen yet.
With Russia, with Vladimir Putin and Lewinsky? Let's see, did they meet? Let's
I
see.
cannot hear you because you're also too far.
Can you hear me now or no? Hello? You might have to rejoin in because sometimes you came joined out because you were on your phone on the phone with somebody. So you might have to come back in and rejoin if it sounds quiet. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Click the link, leave and rejoin. Click the link. But guys, double tap that like button or make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We got a lot of disgusting people in here saying a lot of demon crap shit. If you guys got any good questions or comments, you can drop some super chats. The alcohol of choice is probably no alcohol. Whoever Tyrone is, he contributes for nothing. No, we're gaining subscribers. We're about to hit 35,000 subscribers. All I said was subscribe. How is that desperation? I literally put no effort. I just said, please subscribe. Thanks. Do they know how to join back or no? Click the link. Trump, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term. I have a mic plugged in. Can you hear me or not? Are they gonna join back or no? Oh, does some sound better or no?
Yeah, better.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you guys hear me or no?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what.
just unplugged my microphone right here. I don't know if she can hear me. Can you guys hear her? I can't hear her at all. I'm talking. Does she eat corn on the cob the long way? That's what the comments are saying. Where is she?
Hello.
Yeah, it's probably my connection. Are you there? Hello? Hello. Can anybody hear her or no? We can't hear you at
Hello.
all.
Hello.
So maybe you're muted. Can you guys hear her? Or is it only me that can hear her? Oh, it's only me. Okay, my volume was down. Hello? Maybe I can hear her now.
Hello.
now? Okay, I can hear
Yes,
you.
I'm alive.
There you are. So what we were talking about?
I'm not breathing hard. You made me laugh so much.
Hmm? What about LGBTQ month? What do you think about Pride Month?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. LGBTQ plus months. I don't know. Like the thing is, like I have some friends here in Australia who are like lesbians or gay, but they are not in this setup. So they're just living their life.
What about Russia? They say LGBTQ month is like a terrorist organization.
You have no idea. So I have a Portuguese friend, and we went to Kazan, and we was in McDonald's, and there was a couple there who was hugging, and it was like two males, and no one bothered. Like only if you like actively um, do it for children, that is like that's prohibited. But like if you have the like your own private life that as you want to have, but I think like in Russia you don't have like LGBTQ plus, you have LGBT, and you have like lesbians, and you have gays, and you have bisexuals, or anything like that. It's okay, unless you are putting into children, or unless you are actively mm, um, uh, like influencing the younger generation to make their decision, because the decision should be made by themselves. And when they make a decision by themselves, they can live their life. Like I have a really nice friend from actually my university who is from biochemistry as well, and he's gay, and he just lives his life. Like he doesn't necessarily need to express himself everywhere, because the thing is that the people who want to express themselves too much, they have insecurities. They Because you don't need that. You just live your life. You are happy. You have your own partner, whatever he is or she is or they are. Like it doesn't matter. You just don't need to push it and show it. Like why you need to. So even if you are, so if you we will compare um, like straight families. They just live their own life. They don't need to express themselves. Why? And even you're a lesbian or gay or anything, why do you need to always show up? Because normal people, just normal sane people, will not show up to just prove themselves to be. It's what I think. That's the point. You don't need to do that. If you are secure in yourself, if you are confident in yourself, because what I notice that people that who are not confident with themselves, they try to project themselves and they try to get the attention.
Yeah. Yeah, California. No, I'm not part of the LGBTQ community. For whoever's saying that out there. Apologize for what? I always double and triple down. I quadruple down. But what's so funny now? So what did you see on my live stream that made you join my Discord?
Why did I join your Discord? Or I don't know. It's actually happened accidentally. I just found the videos and then I followed, and then I found it interesting. And
Did you find my
then
video? Did you find my live stream?
yeah.
The live
Yeah, I
stream
was
like this?
yeah, it was interesting to me. So I was like, I'm interested.
Awesome. Thanks for joining.
What the fuck? Everyone is talking about Islam right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, Islam isn't too good. It's not too good. So what kind of European do you think I am if you look at me? What do you think my ancestry is?
Well, you are a light skinned person with a red cap and funny shirt.
Oh my god.
I think I think that you are mm, let me look.
Oh my
Mm,
god, stop, you're gonna make me laugh.
I think that you have some Mediterranean roots, probably. I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm not even gonna talk about it now.
um, uh, um, no, definitely you are from US, but like, um, definitely some Mediterranean. Uh,
I'm like 7% Mediterranean, but okay. I'm 7% Italian. Does that count?
that count. Your eyes are very, really interesting located. Mhm.
Is that a compliment or is that an insult?
No. It's just an observation. Um, mm,
Ruski, Russian.
um, do you have some? Did you do DNA test? You maybe some have like
The
some.
DNA test.
Your eyes is captivating, so I don't know what this actually belongs to.
Thanks. Islam over Zionism? Hell no. Not Islam over Zionism. That's terrible.
You have definitely Mediterranean blood. I think so.
Yeah, I told you 7%. Mongolism? Do you think you're related to the Mongol people because you're so close from Tartar, so close to Mongolia? Do you think that maybe you could be related? You don't look like it.
Um. Well, my mother, she has some like, but she doesn't have Mongolian blood. It was Finnish. It's like a Finnish Ugar blood. So it's like, and she is from Serbia as well. So it's like, I don't know, like I'm mix of everything.
This guy said I look German and Russian at the same time. Well, I'm not German. I am Ukrainian and Russian. Mostly Russian, but yeah, some Ukrainian. My grandmother is like 76% Russian and like 10% Ukrainian.
Mm, that's why you look Mediterranean.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Okay. But I'm like
What color is it?
50% English, huh?
What color is your eyes?
I don't know. Green or blue?
Green and blue. Oh, mine also green and blue.
What are they talking about in the chats? Islamic terrorists? Gramovich Lenin? Oh, that's horrible, dude. Holy eating, just comparing to Lenin. Gramovich Lenin. After I told him I was part Russian. They think that's my name, I guess. Rebecca is not married at 14 years old. Nowhere in the Bible does it say she's 14 years old. Please quote me the verse. Who's everybody? What are you talking about, Zach? What? What are you laughing at now?
Goddamn, everybody was just talking about how awesome you are. Okay, now is everyone turned to Islam. Okay.
I appreciate the love, chat. I appreciate the love. Don't care what MAGA says about Islam because it's clear MAGA wants to rule the world. It's clear that Islam wants to rule the world. You guys have conquered so many countries, 55 Muslim nations. That's crazy. 55 Muslim nations. And a lot of y'all won't even let Israel, won't even let the Jewish people have one country. Some of you guys out there. But the Muslims can have 55 countries. Yes, Islam does see people as subhuman. If it calls for the unaliving of infidels, yeah. I mean, do you want me to start quoting you Quran verses? Is that really what you want me to do? I can start quoting you Quran verses about how they want to take over the world with Islam, if you really want.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, well, she said it too now, so okay. Let's look up Quran verses. Let's see. Stop with the Jake Lane bullshit. No. Let's see what I can find. Oh, okay. Let's see. um, here is from the Hadith, I believe. This is from the Hadith. No, this is from the Quran. Surah at Tawaba 929. This verse instructs Muslim to fight people of the book, Jews and Christians, until they pay protection tax and submit to the political authority of the Islamic State. I mean, y'all think that's okay? Surah al-Tawambi 9:5, also called the Sword Verse, it commands the fighting of polytheists who broke peace treaties once the sacred months passed. Surah al-Baghdad, fight them until there is no more. I mean, do I need to keep quoting verses? Is this necessary, guys? I don't think it is. They said I'm recording on a calculator. Is the connection bad? Can you hear me still? Hello, hello, hello? Well, I think I'm gonna hop off now. And plus, my mic apparently doesn't sound too good. Can you hear me? I don't think she's. Well, I'm gonna hop off here now, guys. Double tap that screen, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be back in a bit. Peace out, guys. Much love, everybody.